Some other news, the Food and Drugs Authority has cautioned the public against the use of cement or any unapproved substances in the preservation of beans following a viral video circulating on social media that suggests such a practice. In a press release issued on February 16, the authority stated that a video which appears to show beans being preserved with a white powdery substance believed to be cement does not reflect approved agricultural or food preservation practices in the country. Well, for more on this, we're joined by phone by the Deputy Chief Executive in charge of the Food Division at the Food and Drugs Authority, Roderick, Daddey, Adjei. Good evening to you, sir. I'm grateful to you for your time here on the ChannelOne newsroom. I mean, your statement. All right, your statement did say that your checks reveal that this is currently not happening in Ghana. So I guess this is just precautionary.
Yes, it's precautionary, but you never know. Ghana is not only probably where you are and where I am. It's a big community, and we thought it wise to let the information go on out there that whatever you are seeing is something that is alien to Ghana, as well as also alien to the appropriate methods that are used in preserving beans. Using cement is not one of the ways.
Okay. So help educate us, help us understand some of the risks associated with a practice like this.
Yes, definitely. I mean, cement, number one, is not a product that is to be consumed. It is used in building. It is used to hold blocks firm. So you can just imagine you now applying cement powder to beans or maybe to maize or to rice, saying that you are using it to preserve. Have you not even noticed that normally cement, if the paper, protective paper around it, if it even breaks and there's a hole, in a while, in a short while, don't you realize that the cement, we say it cakes because it has absorbed atmospheric moisture, and then it makes it solid, and then soon you get a block of cement. So you can imagine applying that kind of material to your maize, and then you put it in, let's say, a bag, jute bag, and then you go and save it. You can bet by the time you are ready to use, you will see that probably it will be in clumps, or it would such a product, if you even wash it, you may have remnants of very fine powder, which can constitute what we call a physical hazard for your teeth. If you were to boil such a product, you will realize that it's kind of sandy or have some kind of sediment on it, which is due to this powder that we are using. So Ghanaians must first know that this is not, number one, a recommended method of, should I say, preserving. Number two, it's not even intelligent.
Okay.
Need to do such a thing to such a product, and probably somebody may be up to some mischief. So we want Ghanaians to take note that this is not a recommended thing, and people should not practice it with their products. There are approved ways of preserving such products.
Okay. Mr. Adjei, I mean, given that we do import beans from neighboring countries, how do we ensure that the beans we are bringing into the country has not been preserved this way?
Yes, thank you. And that is why when you have food coming into the country, if it goes through the borders, if it goes through Tema, if it goes through the road, border post, we have FDA officers, for example, at Tema, to look at such goods that come in. And they are accompanied by what we call proper certificates. So we say phytosanitary certificates that they will come along with. It is inspected by FDA. It is inspected by PPRS, that is Plant Protection and Regulatory Services, before, and then it must also be registered by the Food and Drugs Authority before it comes into the country and can go to a warehouse and find its way onto the market. According to Section 97 of the Public Health Act, you cannot import, you cannot offer for sale, you cannot display, you cannot distribute any product, any food product that is not registered. So if any product has gone through such a regime, definitely during the inspection, because of the nature, one of the criteria that we look out for is to open the bag, at least some of them, and then just take a look. And one of the signs that we do when we are inspecting is to look at the coloration. So if you see the color of cement, if you had such a foreign, should I say, material that will be discoloring the maize or discoloring, let me say, beans, the characteristic color of beans, we would see straight away. That one is known by the market women. It is known by those who deal with the trade, and anything like that is crossing the border post. And I'm sure you yourself, if we were to put it in front of you, you will see some kind of discoloration. So this is not a recommended thing. And please, anybody who sees anyone that is applying any improper or inappropriate method of preserving such a product, please kindly let the Food and Drugs know, or the PPR, that's the Plant Protection and Regulatory Services Department, or Ministry of Food and Agriculture, local government, environmental health officers. Let them know wherever it's happening, whether it is in the market, whether any storage facility that there is.
All right, I'm grateful to you, Mr. Roderick Adjei, the Deputy Chief Executive in charge of Food Division at the Food and Drugs Authority. Grateful to you.